Yo guys, what's going on? Deviant here with a video blog once again. Sorry I'm not very presentable. I have a wrinkled ass undershirt. But that's just gonna have to do for now, okay? You know, I got my Christmas tree up over here. My girlfriend does all that. She's all into that Christmas stuff. I mean, she's got Jesus and everything over there, and she's into that. But anyway, got some games I want to talk about, okay? Got about 5 of them. Obviously, you're going to see what I bought, and I'm going to share my impressions on them, because that's what I do. That's why I make these videos. Straight up. What else? Work. I want to talk about work really quick. So I worked this morning. It's been kind of dead. Fuck, man, I've been there for fucking 10 years, man. And it's starting to really, like, wear on me. I feel like I'm about to crack at any moment. And not, like, do anything crazy, but just, like, say, fuck it, I'm out of here. I'm done. And it's not a good thing to do. I don't make great money, but I make better than minimum wage. But it's just, man, 10 years is a long time, and a lot of the people there are the same people. And there's no more room to grow, you know? Quick little example, and before I get into the game discussion. I started as a busser. I'm a server, probably the best, one of the best servers there, without even trying. And I decided, you know what, fuck this. I'm gonna jump behind the bar, start making drinks, which I know, you know, pretty much how to do it already. And I'm faster than the current bartender, which is an, you know, older lady. But you know, she knows all the people's names and everything, whatever. But instead of just letting me, you know, they're saying, hey, you know what, you got it, jump back behind there, go at it, because I've already fucking proved I can do it. They want me to fucking carry boxes, set the fuck, you know, polish glasses, shit I'm already doing as a server, and then bring some fucking on-call fucker to actually work the bar. I mean, what the fuck is... And then, you know, so I talked to the guy in charge. I'm like, you know, man, what's going on? What is this bullshit? You know, I'm not saying I don't want to fucking do any of the labor work, but what I'm saying is, why are we playing this game? I mean, we know I can fucking do it. Already proved it. Either give it to me or don't. Try to fucking, you know, reverse psychologize my ass, or whatever the fuck you want to call it. It's training, and fuck, you know what? I'm done. I'm done. Don't fucking play games. The real reason is, I'm one of the best motherfucking servers there. So, they take me off the floor, put me behind the bar, bam. That's it, the guy who's in charge. It's gonna hurt him, because he's gonna lose one of the strongest servers. Anyway, goddamn fucking texting. Fuck. Anyway, you know, it's politics and bullshit, and it just never ends. And but it feels good to vent, I gotta tell you. So anyway, guys, you know, for those of you who watch this purely for the game stuff, sorry, just, you know, venting. So let's get on to it. Let's get on to the games. So in no particular order, here we go. So we got Zelda. Bam! Skyward Sword, gold glass thingy. Comes with the soundtrack, which is actually not that great. It's like 7 tracks or so, and it's stuff from the symphony, but to be honest with you, a lot of it isn't very recognizable to me. The main theme and everything is, but I don't know. Maybe I just don't get it. Who knows? As for the game itself, I've played, I don't know, I say a good 5 hours or so. And I really like how they worked in the dungeons this time around. In previous games, you'd find the dungeon, you'd get in there, and boom, immediately when you find the dungeon, you get in, and it's dungeon time. Well, they kind of changed it up a bit. You got like layers. So you got the first layer you go into, you do a little puzzle, you know, and then fight some enemies, and then you go to another layer, and it's still open. You're doing some things and finding some items, and then you go into the actual dungeon and start doing the classic Zelda stuff. Cool thing is, the way they implement all the different items, the new items that uses most of the time uses the Wii Motion Plus, is awesome. It's fun, it's interesting. The game so far, from what I've played, is polished. The combat is so satisfying in Zelda Skyward Sword, simply because you have complete control over the way you swing the sword, and the enemies block accordingly. So if you're continuing to slicing left and right, left and right, left and right, the enemies are gonna start blocking all that shit. So you gotta, like, you bring your sword up here, and they're getting ready to block up there. You move to the side and then slice. Boom, you got them. I mean, that shit really works. It really works. So I haven't had any trouble with that. The first boss especially, man, I got a game over, because he broke my fucking shield, and in this game you have to buy shields, and you can upgrade them later with different items you find, but your shield can only take so much damage before it just breaks unless you repair it. So I get through this whole dungeon, and the boss busts my shield, and I can't get out of this guy's. I can't figure him out. So I get a game over, and then finally I figure him out, and it's pretty clever. I think it was pretty clever, the boss battle. So got to the second dungeon, and I'm liking the story. I'm liking the way that they worked in all the tutorial stuff. It doesn't feel like it's a tutorial, it just feels like a part of the game, which is awesome. I mean, it's the biggest con, which is just, it's not the game's fault. It looks so dated on the Wii. It really does. Artistically, the best looking Zelda ever. It's a mix of Wind Waker and Ocarina of Time, and I like that style. And I really like the way Link looks in this game. Just, I don't know, it's probably going to be my favorite Zelda, I think, because I'm liking it so much already. And I wanted to play it the past couple days, but get home so tired from work that it's hard to focus on a game like this, and I don't want to ruin any of the enjoyment playing just because I feel like I need to, or to get it done. I'm not gonna do that. I refuse to do it. So this game might take me longer than it usually would, simply because of that. But yeah, that's the problem though. That's the only problem. The con is the Wii makes it look so old. It's just, you see these vertical lines in dark rooms, like, it's just the resolution's all jacked up. It's pixelated when it zooms out. It's just, and I know the game doesn't really look like that. It's the way the Wii sends video signals out to TVs, especially HD TVs. It's horrible. It's horrible. Because you put this shit in Dolphin 1080, it looks beastly. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to finishing Zelda. Just, man, I'm telling you. Nintendo knows what the fuck they're doing, man. They know how to make great fucking games with no compromise, except for the presentation. But You know, what can you say? So, the next game, which I found actually about 4 days early, was Sonic Generations for the 3DS. And totally different from the console versions, which is a plus. You got special stages, plus, and you know, the different levels. You don't have the exact same levels. That's another plus. Problem is, classic Sonic, especially the first few levels, are like replicas of the exact Genesis levels. Like, there's no difference at all. It's exactly the same, just looks better graphically. 3D is like whatever. It does have 3D effect, but there's a lot of hit and miss with this version of Sonic Generations. Like, the Genesis physics are even better than the console version. But then modern Sonic, instead of like utilizing all the buttons, they got you doing like down and jump to do with a stomp, which it should just be one button. Some of the levels feel kind of bland and empty. The boss fights are actually cool because they're actually full-blown boss fights, unlike the console versions. And it looks pretty good considering. I mean, if Sonic Rush was like the last handheld, and this looks better than that. But yeah, it's a hit or miss. I mean, if you're a Sonic fan, pick it up. Don't expect too much, but don't go in thinking you're gonna be severely disappointed, because it's not that bad. It's not worth $40. I definitely would wait, pick it up cheaper. So that's that. Before that, I had gotten Super Mario 3D Land, and this is a blast. It's a little too easy. The 3D works because you can have it pop out or come in, and my eyes can handle it when it's going in. So it was enjoyable to play in 3D almost the entire time. Definitely one of the must-haves if you own a 3DS, especially since there's like a drought for the 3DS. This is one of the games you should be in your collection, or you should be playing, or else why do you have a 3DS? Honestly, you know, it's got the whole thing where you beat the entire game, get all the coins. Now you have Special World 1 through 8, get all those coins, that kind of stuff. So it's good, but it's bite-sized like it should be because it's on a handheld. So you don't have you know, super long levels that are just annoying. So awesome game, highly recommend this one. And then before all these games I had seen LA Noire for $19.99 at Target, and I was like, you know what? I've been wanting to give this game a shot, just because, you know, it looked interesting. And oh my god, ugh. I don't know. I mean, by the 4th mission, I was bored. The city is they might as well not even have a city, an open world. They might as well not even have it. It's completely useless, pointless. The face thing is cool, but the bodies don't match the faces. You know what I mean? Like, the animations of the body movements don't match the face, because the face looks so real, you know? And every mission always ends the same fucking way. It's just overhyped to the fucking max. I'm sorry, it's way overhyped. And then I hear that the PC version runs like shit. So even if you have like a godly PC, you might as well play it on the console because it's the same bullshit. So, because the frame rate's pretty bad in this too. I don't know. This doesn't. I gotta go back and finish it because before I, after I got that, I had Assassin's Creed paid off with a bunch of trade-ins, and I got the Signature Edition, which is signature my ass. I mean, honestly, what a downloadable movie and soundtrack with like 10 tracks or so. Ugh, putting in like 15,000 codes to play games these days, it's fucking annoying. It's annoying. And then the cover, black and white. I like the regular cover better. It's in color. What is this? 1950s? Come on now. What the hell? So, as for the game itself, gotta say one thing before I even start. You played Brotherhood? Well, guess what? You'll be right at home with this bad boy, because it is almost an exact replica of Brotherhood. Is that a bad thing? Who knows? For me, it kind of was, simply because I've played every game in the series, every main game. And I didn't play any of the PSP or DS bullshit, but it's starting to wear thin. I mean, they did close out Ezio's saga, so this is it. You got to see what happened to Altair, which is pretty cool. Multiplayer sucks. It's just multiplayer doesn't work for me, because it's always the same bullshit. It's like you kill somebody, and the person that's trying to kill you sees you kill them. So of course they know who you are, so they kill you. And there's almost no way to never let them see you, because there's really nowhere to hide. I mean, you can hide in a haystack, but people see you jump in there. You know what I mean? You can't really be sneaky like they pretend you can. So it's just a fucking game of, it's a runaround thing. It's always the same shit. You kill somebody, and then somehow they can tell who you are, even if you fucking do nothing suspicious, because they have special perks. I hate that in games where, you're already a badass, and so they reward you with even more badass shit. So the people who are just starting are getting fucked like crazy because they have a learning curve. I mean, what the fuck is that? Come on. That's bullshit to me. I'm sorry. I don't like that. At least give me the option to play a mode. I mean, they have simple deathmatch, but I'm telling you, somehow people know that you're the person trying to kill them, and you haven't even touched the controller. It's fucking blows my mind. So, I mean, I started a match, and it's like 5, 4, 3, dead. I'm like, what the fuck? It just started. I didn't even get to fucking press the button yet. I mean, what the hell happened? Single player, like I said, Brotherhood, but city's beautiful, less screen tearing, more stable frame rate. They tweaked the engine, I can tell, because the face of Ezio and Desmond especially look totally different. There's like a little mini tower defense game in there, which sucks. Complete utter garbage, trash. Don't want to play it. You only have to do it actually once. What else? There's only one major city in this game, compared to part 2 where you went to like different parts of Italy. And problem is I already played all the games, so it's fatiguing for me. It's too much too soon. Because it's not a bad game by any means. This is not anywhere near a bad game. This is a good game. But for me, it's just the fatigue setting in, and it's getting tired. So, I almost got all the achievements in this bad boy. I just need a 100% sync to the story mode, and I need to play all the maps or all the game modes in multiplayer and get hit level 20. That's really all I need, and 1,000 points on this bad boy. been getting into achievements lately. I don't know, it just adds more to it. It's like a game, it's a meta game, it's a game within a game. Like, I want to buy something on PC and I'm like, but it only has Steam achievements, which mean nothing because who fucking cares about Steam achievements? I don't have a bunch of friends who play PC, so kind of defeats the purpose. PlayStation, trophies. I liked trophies a lot at one point, but I have like one person to compare trophies with. No one else gives a shit about trophies out of the people I know. You know, if I knew more people, it'd be a different story, and I'm so sick of installing trophies and XMB loadings, and like I told you guys before, it's just ugh. And I'm part of the new dashboard of the Xbox, the new update, and I really like the new look. For me, it's just much easier to navigate. Achievements are they're built in better. It's plain and simple. Xbox Live is why you play Xbox. Honestly, that's what it is. And most of the time, for some reason, the third-party games run better. And I notice a lot. This is what bums me out about having a beast PC. A lot of the damn versions for the PC are either so close to the console version, or they're actually worse because they're not optimized. So it defeats the whole purpose of having a fucking badass PC. It's like, what the fuck? So there's that. I got Sonic Generations full 1000, got the PC version, traded the Xbox one because the PC version of that game actually runs fucking phenomenal, especially after like the 2 patches that came out. They really optimized it even further, so it almost runs flawlessly. It's still Chemical Plant has this weird problem streaming the level, so you get major slowdown. And it's like, for some reason, it doesn't stream well because it's just too much shit going on. Because the game looks fucking phenomenal on the PC compared to the Xbox. It really does look freaking great. It does. But other than that, you know, that's what I've been playing. The only game I showed you that I haven't beaten is Noire and Zelda, because I'm working on Zelda, but beaten all those. And I might get rid of Assassin's Creed and Noire. The guaranteed keeps are all the Nintendo stuff, but other than that, I don't know. I kind of want to go now. I kind of in the mood to play Assassin's Creed 1 again for some fucking reason. I don't know. A couple of things I want on Xbox Live Arcade. You know, so much shit, but too much money. So anyway, rambling along enough here. So I'll just leave it at that, and I'll catch you guys next time. Peace out. Enjoy your holidays. Peace.